Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about Dungeons & Dragons. We're going to talk about the legacy of Gary Gygax and the countercultural call that Gary is giving from his grave today, right? And how dramatically countercultural it is. So I'll do it real quick. Dungeons & Dragons is incredibly countercultural, right? And it's usually decades ahead of American culture on the most critical progressive issues, right? So, and it's calling people to leave behind all these, ridiculous small human hatreds and prejudices. Day one, February 7th, 1974, Gary's like, you're a man, but now you could be a woman. You're a woman, now you could be a man, right? It doesn't matter what your preference is. This other identity that you're now about to build with Dungeons & Dragons is completely free, right? And you're no longer locked to one identity. You can have multiple identities, right? And that identity is completely free of all attributes of yourself. That was huge, right? Like now today, we're still having these conversations. Can a man choose to be a woman? Can a woman choose? And like Gary was like, this conversation's over he said, this conversation's over February 7th, 1974. 1983, he's like, a Dungeons & Dragons table is, a black female and a white male, and, and diversity is diversity, equity, inclusion. In 1983, like Gary's like, this conversation's over. It's, everybody is welcome at the table. It doesn't matter what, what color your skin is, right? Way ahead of the times, right? And so now it's 2024. What is he saying today? Again, it's massively countercultural, right? So what is Gary screaming from his grave today, right? So it's countercultural. So what is the culture today, right? So the culture, what is American culture saying to everyone today? Be yourself. It's enough. You are good. Be yourself. Gary's like, nope. No. Don't be yourself. Be more, right? So he's like, I'm not even going to discuss being yourself. I'm going to assume it. Like, you are already yourself. I want to talk about you being another you, right? I want to talk, okay, so, and that's your first player character. That's another you. And it's completely countercultural. Be more, right? Don't be yourself. Be more. My call to you, right? Gary's like, my call to you is like, I don't care about you being you, right? I want you to be 100 times, 1,000 times more than you. That's not enough, right? And look at how deep it goes, right? So look at the pattern, right? What is Gary calling us today with 2024 core PHB, where his name is on page 2, right? Like, and every single word that sits in there is sitting on his legacy, fueled by his legacy, nitro boosted by his legacy, right? And what's there? Like, let's think it through. Let's think it through, right? It's fascinating. He's like, be yourself. Leave that nonsense to the couch scribblers, right? I got no interest in that. Let's get all the way there, right? Be another you. That's your first character, right? Be others, right? What is that? What does it mean to be others, right? So to be others, you are actually getting to the point where now you have 10 player characters. As a Dragon Master, you have 10 player characters. You've now reached the level of being others, right? You were yourself. Then you were another self. Then you were others, okay? And now maybe you reach the point where you've made 30 player characters and you've seen the sunrise on 30 worlds and you speak 30 languages and you have 30 sets of sensations and 30 sets of experiences and 30 sets of memories and 30 sets of emotion and 30 sets of knowledge, right? You have accomplished be others. Okay. Grab, pull, lift. Now you're a dungeon master. Be all. Everyone on this planet is you. You are everyone on this planet. You are the poor, the rich. You are the conqueror and the conquered. You are prey and you are predator. Your sentience is not just in humanoids, but in species that are so alien and so different, right? That it pushes every aspect of your emotional, intellectual, and spiritual self, the yourself, right? The one that all the way back the culture was concerned with. Be yourself, right? And Gary's like, shut that noise down, right? What kind of ridiculous goal is it to do what you already do every day? And the culture is saying, do nothing. Do nothing. Your goal is to be yourself. We want nothing from you. Do not strive. Do not be. Do not grow. Do not change. Do not learn. Do not transform, right? But Gary's like, be yourself. I'm going to leave that for them to say. Be another. Be other. Be all. Be all. Be more. Be and be and be and be and be. And see the sunrise on 1,000 worlds, right? And do not be trapped to yourself. Their goal for you is a trap. Be yourself. It's small and petty. It's almost as though they wish that you accomplish nothing. And Gary's like, I want you to accomplish everything. Things that people can't even imagine, right? He's not saying, oh, be yourself. He doesn't care, right? Like, he's like, no, that's not high enough calling. Gary's legacy today is he leaves the world to say, be yourself, this ridiculous nothing goal. He's like, be another, be others, be all. And that helps us grow, in my humble opinion. Every single word you just heard is my humble opinion. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion, when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a fetch millennium.